I'm getting a fitting today. New driver. Heading into the kingdom now. And Chris Trott is going to be a good friend of ours. He's going to be fitting me up. And I'm looking forward to testing the driver out. So seeing how it performs.
And yeah, so but the actual...
Where they are here! Just slating you saying you won't be here.
20 minutes late, what are you talking about?
You guys are the latest people in the world.
California time, you boys.
Two normal sized guys in an hour.
First questions I've asked you are about feel, and you're coming back to me going, I want feel, I want feel. As they put more fibres in these products, and as the products evolve and they use different materials, you're getting the feel that you're talking about. My concern when I listen to you, I know you have some ball speed, but I just think you should be in stuff that's stronger, because when I watch you swing, the rhythm from the top and the transition is good, great, but I also think there's more in the tank, and I think we know the way the game is going now so much more than what we knew when we were kids.
Yeah.
You need to bomb it, and you do all this about in the gym, you should be bombing it, you know what I mean? So keep loosening up, and let's, I'll get this TrackMan set up.
Have we introed Trotty in, by the way? Should we tell the guys who this is?
No, they know who he is. This annoying guy from England.
Know, do they?
No, they don't need to know, do they?
I think the next step for your golf game is to hit it harder off the tee, and I would push you to do that, to be honest.
Yeah, and I'm always my launch is generally lower, and my spin's a little high. So if I can up my launch and lower my spin, I know I'm going to get more out of it.
I'm a big M5 fan. I like it. I like the adjustability. I'm going to start with M5. I'm sure you might want.
I think before I'm going into this, I'm thinking M5 because I like the adjustability as well.
Yeah. Now you've said earlier you want to launch it higher, you want to spin it less.
Yeah.
I want to see, I don't mind seeing draws, I hate seeing snap hooks. Just going to set us up where I think we should be good out the gate. So put your one weight right in the middle, one weight out on the toe, check the face angle, which sits nice and open. Now I think there is some understanding that people are like, okay, I need 12 degrees launch, 2500 spin. No. What you need as a good player, you need what you like, one, you need what is optimal, two, and we as fitters need to talk to you about where you play. What do you want to see? I would like to see more launch, I would like to see less spin. We've had conversations about it before. So how do we get there without manipulating too much? Attack angle's good, path is good. I think if he hits it a little higher in the blade, we can get there.
Yeah, generally as well. I generally hit it a little too low on the blade.
For sure, and that's what we saw with the 3-wood.
Exactly, yeah.
So crank the ball position further forward a bit. Let's get into this new mentality that I want to see some launch. That's great there. Now, as I've just said there, let's move the ball forward.
That's what I want.
I think
That's
great.
what I want.
Perfect. But you've got weight out in the toe. So if you think about teaching a little bit, and this is right in your... That's lovely. Look at that. So I got 2 shots here with driver already. Let's just have a little chat about this and we'll come back to what I was going to say to you a second ago there. Okay, so these are the numbers we got on. Orange line's what he's just hit. He's gone 327 total. I believe I'm not in normalised. 305 was the first one. You've gone 287 carry, 303. Land angle, I always like to look at 39. Anywhere between 38 and 42 for most golf courses is great. Look, with 2 shots and we've pretty much done it, but that's because I'm pretty good. Basically, you've got Ball position forward, that way. I'm going to
I'm doing the
struggle.
hitting, by the way.
I know, mate, but I've picked up your ego.
You're actually not really doing anything.
Do you know what,
You're just
though,
giving them the
thing
club. It's all Andy.
The thing
Exactly.
is, I know every now and
Actually
again
defending
that I can
Andy.
get that
Can you believe
shot.
it?
Like when I get it, but the problem is I get it like 3 times around. Whereas if I could get that 8 times around, I'd be happy.
But now
it
we're
doesn't
moving
happen.
away from that altogether, because that comes into a conversation. You can do it, we've just seen you do it. Now it's got to be confidence. Now it's got to be pre-shot routine. Now we're in, and this is a scenario we end up with good players all the time. It's not your standard fitting, and that's what I'm saying. Come back here now and treat this like, I'm very confident that this setup is really good for you. I would perhaps not change this, the whole fitting.
The strange thing is I'm lower loft than I'd normally be. It looks lower, so I'm looking at it thinking this feels low.
But that's why I want you subconsciously to hit up on this.
Try and hit up,
We've
yeah.
got to get into this high launch. We've got to get there.
I suppose the higher the loft for me, the more I'm going to want to trap it, yeah?
Absolutely. So get back here, have a look, do the pre-shot routine, get the ball position up, move it up in your stance, tee it higher, tee height's massive. Right, come on now, feel the draw, because it ain't going to go left. Nice. And I even felt you went easy on that. Now I've gone less loft, I've gone firmer golf shaft. That was long. 12.7 launch, 2.4 spin. That's right in your wheelhouse. 330, 307. That is what I want to see. 39 land angle. You've almost produced me 2 swings exactly the same there, which is good.
I suppose the good thing about this is I can now be pushed up with ball position, tee height, with this here without the fear of it going left, which is great for me. Obviously the danger if I sort of go back and try and optimise it, I'm bringing the left side into play, but this is minimising the chances of it.
So obviously for you now, attack angle, ball forward like that. Can you play like that?
Well, I want to play like that. That's the difference. Like I really want to be
So
able to get my attack
that's a
angle
difference then, isn't it?
more up, higher launch, lower spin, but obviously I want to be able to do it with the confidence that it isn't going to go left.
And that's a lot of the conversation, that's a lot of the opportunity that I saw in his game when we started, using shafts that are too soft, using too much loft. It's very old school. We need to get him to access, we joke about it, I joke about it, but I need to be able for him to tap into the strength, tap into the width, tap into what he's got to get him lowering his scores through the equipment. And that's coming in the fitting. It's not coming in, the equipment is great, it's been maxed out, it's right there, it's awesome. But now we've got to change his thought process a little bit and the way in which you build his clubs. And that's often with these better players what you're trying to do. Looks good, great, ball position up, now feel it. Look up at where you're going, that's it, give yourself the information. Beautiful. Really, really good.
That's where I want to be.
I can't fit you for a better golf club than that.
That's at the road.
13 degrees, 2.3, 327, 306, landing 42, 177 ball speed. In fact, it's great. I'm not playing you for money this afternoon. It's good. Very good.
Do you feel that well forward for you, that ball position or not? How much further forward do you feel it is?
Not massively. I feel, maybe a little. I just feel like I've got to create the conditions to hit this driver well. So creating the conditions, I feel like I'm more here. I feel like I'm.
So you're doing more in your body as opposed to the ball?
I'm a little bit of ball, but more in weight and getting myself more behind. I think the interesting thing about this is as well, obviously I'm whacking the ball forward, weight in the toe, tee higher to avoid the left shot. But when I've played piss, when we played and I've hit the bad shot, I can hit those big ones like massively outright.
Yes.
Just where I'm trapped, I'm a little stuck and I just can't square it up. But because now I'm so optimal with the ball forward, I'm taking the left side out of play, but I'm also taking that right side out of play as well.
Amazing now, isn't it? Because that's the norm now, that height. And for me, we know as coaches, obviously fitters do, the way that spins, you can see that it's not backing up like it probably used to for you. So you must be pretty excited.
Do you know what? I think it just shows the importance of having a fit. So for you guys from that really, if you've never had a fitting off anybody, hopefully from that you got the gist of it. So I understand, Chris understood exactly what I like and what I needed from a driver. I wanted a higher launch, lower spin. I don't like to hit it right, but also Chris did it obviously. He wanted to take the left side out as well, so he made sure that he fully understood what I needed and what I wanted, and then tweaked this to really suit it and to optimize it as much as I can. So I think for you guys, if you've never had a fitting before in a driver, you can see there how powerful that is. Whatever driver it is, how powerful it is to actually have somebody who knows what they're talking about to get the right things for you and understand your game. That's the key thing.
And this is a thing that absolutely 100%. So you need to first of all ask yourself the questions that are right. So what are the shots that you hate hitting? What are the shots that you want to hit? And then understanding that, what the course conditions that you normally play in, so on and so forth. But then from there is as well, for Andy, it started the conversation. Now we may say, well, yeah, okay, Andy's got the luxury of being sponsored by TaylorMade, being an ambassador, so he can speak to these guys who can help him along the way. But if you do really think about the technology in these golf clubs now, you can change things as you go along. So even if you're changing your technique, you can change your golf club to marry it with that. But totally understanding what you hate hitting, what shot you want to hit is actually obviously the main key.
It is. And I need to get this on the golf course now. This is there. Obviously, this belongs to the kingdom, but
he's going to steal it.
I don't know whether I'm going to give it them back.
Steal this driver. I know he is.
They won't miss a driver.
Another Tom.
They won't miss a driver.
We have another one. All right, guys, girls. Hope you enjoyed that. Okay, that was just obviously a real good insight from our point of view, what sort of things you need to be looking at if you need a fitting. So,
yes, if you did enjoy the video, hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel. Leave a comment below. What do you think of that experience there? Do you need to get a fitting? Have you been for a fitting before? Let us know.
you'll be within 20 yards of me now.